This is Kelvin Calhoun from your San Diego Eagles, and this is Ohio Sports Net. Hey, you know what time it is, right? It's fucking game time, I can't hear y'all! I can't hear y'all! Yeah, ho! 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 Yeah, ho!
We said it before the game, we're 2 possessions away from being 11-1, and the reality is I don't think we finished 2 games really well at St. V's and Ignatius on the road, and our halftime was simply all about coming out in the second half with a little bit more, I don't want to use the word energy, more just focus. Just be focused and execute and do the little things, and I thought we did a really good job of that in the third quarter, and I think that led to some energy. You know, we got some great looks offensively. And it was just a good win for us because, like I said, we haven't finished on the road and we finally did. So that feels good for these guys.
At halftime, Coach Flynn said we had to take care of the third quarter because usually our third quarter is our worst quarter. So he said the first 3 or 4 minutes of the third quarter was huge. That could put the game away from then, or it could go all down south and then come back and win. It was a big win. In practice, Coach Flynn preached that this is like a playoff game because he knew Lorraine was the top team in the area. And since we lost to Ignatius the past game, he preached that we had to win this game. So it was basically like a playoff game. It's a must-win game, he said.
Yeah, I mean that's the old no. What the hell are you doing? Yes, and but Jack, that's a layup for him, really. I mean, Jack's a 3-point shooter. That's what he does. He was comfortable. He's a senior. You know, he's been through these moments before. So if he's comfortable shooting it, that's what we want him to do. And you know, he knocked it down. He's such a good shooter that it's hard to argue with that.
If I would have told you before the game you'd have a 19-point lead going into the fourth quarter, what would you have told me?
I'm like, you're crazy. That's not going to happen, not in this area. This is a real hostile environment to play in. Lorraine brings the entire city out every game, home or away. So for you to tell me if we're going to be up 19, I would never believe you. So.
And then what was going through your mind when they put that big run on you?
I started thinking back to the Ignatius game because that's how we lost that one. We had a 7-point lead and they started coming back. So I started thinking can't do the same mistakes we had the last game. We had to stay poised, stay calm, and just slow the ball down and let the rest take care of itself.
What does that say about your guys that you did and you finished it off?
We learned from that game. We didn't make the same mistake twice, and we matured since last week.
Well, I wasn't worried when we had a 19-point lead, but then all of a sudden it's a 12-point lead. Then I started getting a little worried, and it's good though. I mean, I said the longer I coach, the more I enjoy those experiences, and I don't get too, it's almost like, hey, this is good for us. I'm seeing the place going crazy. I'm seeing our guys get rattled a little bit. These experiences only help us as we get going throughout the course of the season. I was just happy that once they got it down to about 12, we called timeout, or they called timeout. We got a nice backdoor for Sullivan, which I think kind of settled things down a little bit. And was it 7? They got down to 7? Yeah, well, darn. Man, that's terrible.
What'd you say to your kids going into the fourth quarter down 19?
I don't even know why I said it. Honestly, I said don't quit. We're going to keep playing because these guys aren't going to quit. I mean, they're winners. Like I just said before, they're winners. They compete hard, and they're here to play. And that's why Lorraine is really good, because these guys are going to battle the final buzzer, and they did. And we made a game down 19 going to 4, and had them scramble a little bit. And I'm proud of these guys. Win or lose, as coaches, as long as you get guys competing at a high level, you're always going to walk off the court, accepting whatever outcome it was. And we got to get better, and we will. And I'm very confident of that.